Tasha K just lost a sponsorship that we know of. Y'all, the impact of the Cardi B case is now starting to unfold, right? According to one of Tasha K's sponsors, her contract is up in March and they will no longer be working with her. Y'all, this is in addition to many claiming that she cannot discharge the bankruptcy. This is also in addition to a lot of people saying that YouTube is about to pull down her channel. Y'all, what's really going on? Let's meet after the jump and let's discuss this, all right? We paint a little bit of truth or dare. No, that don't work. We play in true or false, right? Let's go after the jump and go. The first thing, Tasha K just got dropped by one of her sponsors. Is that true or false, right? Yes, that is true. Scentbird actually said themselves that they are no longer working with Tasha K when her contract expires in March 2022. That is this year. Let's go to their statement. I'll read it to you and then meet me after the jump. We're going to get into the bankruptcy and all that other mess everybody talking about.
Okay, so who said that? Said, are you still sponsoring that vile person, Tasha K? Scentbird, their official account, said, hello, who said that? Our contract with her will end in March 2022, and we would not be working with her again. If you would like our assistance now or in the future, please email us at socialsupport@scentbird.com, and our team will respond to you shortly. Y'all, this is verified. Meet me after the jump because I got some juice on this.
Now listen, you know your girl had to be a little messy and go straight to the horse's mouth. You know, is that what it is? Yeah, straight to the horse. I don't even know. Is that the right analogy? You know, I had to go and reach out to Latasha Kibi to see if she'd go on record to say about a sponsor dropping her and if more are to come. Y'all, it shocks me always that when you reach out to people for comment, sometimes they actually get back to you, you know? Anyway, Latasha Kibi actually did get back to me and she went on record saying, right? I have to focus on my work. She basically told me, little girl, leave me alone, right? She literally told me to get out of her business and stop being so messy, but she was really professional about it. So there's that. She said, listen, I have to focus on my work. Sponsors come and go. I'm a controversial channel. I can't speak further on anything. However, you can ask my attorneys for a comment if you need one. Guess what, guys? I am reaching out to her attorneys to see if I can get more information. Let me know if there's any other questions you want me to ask her attorney. You have Tasha K on record saying that sponsors come and go. She ain't stressed about it, right? However, there are issues, and I literally, in the interest, I said, that's fair, I understand, and I said, thank you. Listen, great, we're on record. Let's talk about the other stuff. Let's talk about the bankruptcy claims. There have been people saying that Tasha K is not going to be able to claim these losses in any type of bankruptcy. Is that true or false? Survey says at this moment it's false, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Meet me after the jump. You have Tasha K on record saying that sponsors come and go. She ain't stressed about it, right? However, there are issues, and I literally, in the interest, I said, that's fair, I understand, and I said, thank you. Listen, great, we're on record. Let's talk about the other stuff. Let's talk about the bankruptcy claims. There have been people saying that Tasha K is not going to be able to claim these losses in any type of bankruptcy. Is that true or false? Survey says at this moment it's false, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Meet me after the jump. All right, now what did I mean by that? I'm gonna read you some legal jargon, right? There are exceptions. Usually all civil liability, right, is dischargeable in Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy. However, there is a Section 523, paragraph A, subsection A, paragraph 6 that says damage that is caused by willful and malicious injury to the debtor to another by the debtor to another entity or to the property of that entity is not dischargeable. Now, we all know that Tasha K was convicted of willful infliction of emotional distress, right? We all know, which is an intentional tort, right? However, the Supreme Court interprets willful to be a willful intent to cause injury rather than engaging in willful conduct, if that makes any sense, right? Now, why is that so? Listen, right? This is very important. First of all, even if this fell under Section 523 for bankruptcy, Tasha K can still ask the courts to look at the specifics of the case to see if it doesn't meet the definition of willful. Willful is not a blanket definition. But get this also. Section 523, subsection A, paragraph 6, applies only to Chapter 7 bankruptcies. All debt related to damage is dischargeable through Chapter 13 bankruptcy. It's literally dischargeable through Chapter 13 bankruptcy. People are saying you can't file 7 or 13 if it is. No, that's only with driving under the influence. If it is not driving under influence, but it is considered willful conduct, Tasha K can file for Chapter 13 bankruptcy now, but not Chapter 7. So there you have it. Is it true or false that she can't discharge us through bankruptcy? It is false. She can discharge through a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, or she can ask the courts to actually review whether her conduct and the specific facts of the case meet the burden requirement. And if it doesn't, she might even be able to petition, well, not petition, but to see if it can be reviewed for her to file for Chapter 7. Okay, next up in the true or false, right? The court transcripts. Is there perjury in the court transcripts or not? Did Tasha K lie on people in the trial? Not. Well, my little Tattle Tells, listen, we are trying to get a copy of the official court transcript for all the days to verify this. I will say this, right? First of all, if anybody has a copy of the court transcripts, please DM me on Instagram, TisaTellss, or hit me up in the comments. I am itching to get my fingers on them. Itching! Now, we did have our legal eagle, Lillie, the red lipstick hustler, taking conspicuous notes. And I've seen her notes. They are not biased at all. However, I am interested to see what instances that Tasha K is actually talking about. I actually reached out to her and said, could she clarify? And again, she hit me back and said, if you have any more comments, talk to my lawyers, right? Okay, fair enough. So I'm trying to get my hands on those court documents. Now, we're going to have to wait and see what she mean by lie, what she's talking about, and if there's any merit to what she's saying. Listen, I know some people are saying, she's a liar, you can't believe her. Other people are like, no, I'm saying we don't got to listen to anybody. We just got to get the facts so we can read it with our own eyes and find out. Now, I do want to say, some attorneys have gotten it, but I actually emailed the court reporter. The court reporter, the one that actually took the notes, literally said that you would have had to petition to get a copy of the transcript at least 2 weeks before the trial started for you to be eligible to get daily or even to get daily updates on what actually happened in court, or you would have to be part of either the plaintiff or the defense counsel, right? Lawyers for either the plaintiff or the defense. I'm obviously neither. I did not petition at least 2 weeks before the trial started. She said the only remedy I have is to wait for the official transcripts to be released to the public. Right now, they have not been released to the public in Fulton County Courthouse. However, we are watching that courthouse and waiting for the day they release them. And as soon as they do, we're going to give you the update. All right, we've gotten through that, right? Let's talk about whether Tasha K is going to get her YouTube channel pulled down. As of today, right? Is it true or is it false? As of today, nobody can actually say. Why is that? I know a lot of people speculating. You know, I make my living off of speculating. But I do have to say that YouTube, that I know from being a YouTuber, they have an internal process for everything. No one can be certain on where they are in their talks with Tasha K. Now, some people pointed to Tasha K starting her Patreon and also starting her app as a way of preparing for the day if YouTube ever pulls her channel down. That day may be coming, it may be not, but there's no way for anybody to know that except for Tasha K and YouTube. Did she violate the term, the community guidelines that YouTube makes all people abide by? Absolutely. She got that guilty thing. However, she took down the video or key in that decision. She took down the videos. So now, according to YouTube, at least from where I see it, she is no longer in violation unless there's something going on in the background. Again, you guys, this is something we can talk and this is something we can speculate, but YouTube's internal process only deals with that person. We can look from the outside, but as of today, YouTube sees no reason to pull her channel down. That's not to say something can't change in the future, but she did pull down the offending material. And I just have to say that even Joe Rogan was sued, badly lost, and YouTube kept his channel up. Jake Paul kept his channel up. There's a lot of people, right, that got their channels either threatened to be pulled down because of court action, and they're still standing. So I do have to say, when we talk about true or false, no one, when they're talking about Tasha K's channel being pulled down, knows whether they're saying her channel ain't getting pulled down. Girl, you don't know what you're talking about. And for the girlies saying her channel coming down, you still don't know what you're talking about. It's all speculation at this point, but baby, you know I love to speculate, so I'm going to keep my eye on this, see what's going on, and see if I can get any articles or anything. We're going to have a lawyer come on and say, but as of right now, she violated community guidelines, she pulled down the offending videos, and her channel is still up. All right, my little Tattle Tells, let me know what you think. Also, I might be going live tonight at 8 p.m. Actually, look for set your reminders and your notifications. I think I'm going to go live tonight to discuss this in detail if anything else on the Tasha K case actually pops up. Until then, set your notifications. Your girl is on it and going to be posting updates. All right, my little Tattle Tells, talk to you later.